Hello, people. What's going on, y'all? So we're about to have a little conversation, just because I think it's needed. Y'all, the filter is filtering rich. Okay. So here is like a little quick conversation about work. Um, to the person to this is from one of my OGs. Girl, I'm using this as a lesson. So it's for just not only you. I'm sure that if this is being done, I just need to correct it and I'm gonna do it on my platform. So this is a lesson. So I got a text message. This is a lesson for everybody. If you're getting work from me, be it you doing ritual work with me, you done got client work with me, a reading from me, or you're soon to be doing workings with me. This is for all of y'all. Let's talk. It's a story behind something, so let me get y'all up to date on what I mean. So one of my OGs reached out to me. Y'all know I do a lot of rituals. I do a lot of work. I have always a flame burning in my house. And the reason behind that, and y'all, this is gonna be the caveat that is gonna lead up to why I say and do the things that we do in hoodoo. Okay? Everything has a meaning in hoodoo. You trust and believe that everything has a symbolic meaning for your outcome. So how you close out your work, how you think, how you act, how you move, all is a symbolic thing in hoodoo. So it can either make your life better or it can make your life worse, depending on you, depending on your mindset, depending on how you activate the work, on how you close the work, depending on how you act after, during, and before the work is being done. So I'm always having a flame burning in my house, be it for myself or be it client works I'm burning or something like that. But a flame ritualizes respect for our ancestors. Let me tell y'all why. The flame is a guidance from the spiritual to the mundane. It gives way to a light. So if you're in the dark and you have a flame lit in your home, it symbolizes your ancestors finding their way to you. That's it. Okay. So I'm always having a flame burning in my home. Listen, I do a lot of rituals. Sometimes y'all know I give work behind it. Sometimes y'all have heard me say, I want you to write this on a brown paper bag. The brown paper bag is the most natural. It's not man-made. A brown paper bag is just natural. So that's why we always say use brown paper bag. You can go get you a whole bag of them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. You understand what I'm saying? So keep those on hand, y'all. You might need to burn a name petition at any given time. Ritual work. You might have something that comes up. All you need is tea lights on hand and some paper bags. Those two things are essential and a fucking light of that work to get you going with the quickest, simplest spell that you can do in your life. You understand what I'm saying? Why I tell y'all to write in black ink or black permanent marker. Them $1.25 too at the Dollar Tree. Get you one. Keep it in your stash. That is for, in the symbolization for writing in black permanent ink is permanent. You want to make it permanent. You want to make it stick. That is why. All right, so my OG reached out to me and she was like, I did my work. She wrote her petition. She showed me she wrote it on the brown paper bag like instructed. She wrote it in black ink like instructed. She burned it all the way down. You make sure every piece is burned to ash. That's significant too. She did all that. Then she said, after that, she said, what am I supposed to do with it, the ashes, after it is done? So, of course, I told her what to do. For me, if it's one of those intentions where you trying to pull something to you, ashes to me, I release. I always make sure that it is a breezy, windy day, so it will flow up. That's the symbolization for it. It will fly away up, you know? I always say, and or leave it at a tree. Go into the woods or leave it at a tree on a windy, breezy day. The tree symbolizes sturdiness, it symbolizes life. You're giving it life. That is the representation, symbolization of a tree. She then says to me, "Oh man, I flushed it down the toilet." I held my phone for a minute, y'all. I held my phone for a minute because I was like, I know my OG, the one has been walking with me for a long time, that reaches out to me often, did not flush her petition of success or good juju to come into your life down the toilet. All right. Everybody makes mistakes, but did you think it through? So I was like, next time, wait till I respond. She was like, "You took too long." Girl, I looked at the time, it was 5 minutes. Listen, she already know. Okay. But back to flushing it down the toilet. Let's have a conversation about that, y'all. Let's go in deep. When you dealing with me, Lady V, if you do not understand and you getting work from me, you got ritual work going with me, or that type of thing, and it's active, reach out to me. If I gave you specific instruction to do something, reach out to me first and wait on me to respond before doing anything, especially if you don't understand it. I prefer it that way because when you take something and you, like your work, you wrote out that petition, you wrote it out clear and precise, you wrote it out colorful like I always teach, you wrote it out so I can understand where you want to go, what time you want to be there, baby. I can create for you. You burn your work. Good. And you flush it down the toilet. What is the symbolization behind that, y'all? Come on. You flushing your intentions down the toilet. You just flushed everything you did down the toilet. That's it. Why would you flush that down the toilet? What goes in the toilet? Hello? Raise your hand if you know. Piss and poop. Shit. Goes down the toilet. Symbolization. All right? If you put it in the garbage, what is the symbolization of that? What do you put in the garbage? Trash. So if you put your work, your good works in the trash, you just threw all of your good intentions in the trash. Symbolization. The kind of work that you would flush down the toilet is hexing work. The kind of work you would flush down the toilet is where you write somebody fucking with you and you write their name, you sitting on the toilet and you take a piece of toilet paper, you write their full name, date of birth, whatever information you got, flush that down the toilet. That's that type of work. You don't flush good intentional petitions down the toilet, y'all. Some of y'all, I love y'all, but some of y'all really need to do some of my conjure classes. And some people, listen, I understand some people don't want to do work. They want others to do it for them. If that is the case, then reach out to me, especially if I'm active in your life, if I am your practitioner. I prefer y'all, and you fucks with me on the heavy, then I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I'd rather for y'all to do it that way than to mess y'all shit up. Okay? I always think in the spiritual 80%. 20% of this shit is mundane. But that was like, I was like, girl, but it was just a lesson, and I want to come through and share that with everybody that rides with me. You know who you are. If y'all my riders and y'all purchase work from me, you got client works and readings. I want y'all to be on the level when you're doing work with me. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but let's fix that. Okay?